Alrighty, hey guys, Stan the Man here. Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be continuing our countdown to WrestleMania 4. Now, the WrestleMania that we're going to be reviewing today is WrestleMania 36. Now, this is the first WrestleMania we've made it to where there's two nights, but I'm not doing each night separately. I'm basically just doing the matches that made the weekend show, basically. But, yeah, let's get right into this. And on a side note, I actually had tickets to go to this show, but as you know, the pandemic happened, so nobody went. I often think, wow, I would have saw The Undertaker in his last match. I would have seen Edge in his last WrestleMania match. It's just like, wow, dude, I really missed a lot, but, it is what it is. Everybody missed it, so... yeah, so now that we're done being sad and depressing, let's get right into this. So we'll start with Edge taking on Randy Orton in a last man standing match. Now, the build-up to this was actually pretty good. Edge returns at the 2020 Royal Rumble. Him and Randy kind of team up a little bit in it. And the next night, Edge is in the ring, and Randy says, well, why don't we form Rated RKO one more time? Their former tag team that they used to be in together. I think they teased that a couple weeks. And Randy basically was saying, Edge... oh, no, what happened is, okay, somewhere around the line, Randy Orton RKO'd Beth Phoenix, Edge's wife. So, of course, that lit a fire in him and made him pissed off and want to beat the shit out of Randy Orton. So... basically, Randy Orton's whole reasoning behind it is he just wanted to Edge not to go through with this because he's going to put his family in jeopardy in that with coming back and everything like that. Now, listen, I'll say the match I thought was really good, but everybody's going to agree this match was way too long. It was 36 minutes of a match. That's the longest one-on-one match in WrestleMania history, not including the Iron Man match at WrestleMania 12. Bret Hart against Shawn Michaels. Now, they were wrestling in the Performance Center, all backstage there, which, that was kind of cool that we got to see stuff behind the Performance Center, because, obviously there weren't no fans, so they could wrestle. They were wrestling on the back of tractor trailers, on workout equipment, in boardrooms, all sorts of fun stuff. So there was a lot of fun spots and stuff like that. And in the end, Edge hits a concerto on Randy Orton on top of the truck and beats him for the 10 count, getting his retribution on Randy Orton for making his life hell since he came back to WWE. But yeah, the match was very good, and I'm happy Edge won. I feel like that was the right call, but the match itself, it was just too long. They could have made it maybe 20 minutes. 10, 15 minute shorter match. But overall, I still thought, Edge deserved to get showcased on the card for his first WrestleMania back. So I was happy about that. Up next, we have Brock Lesnar defending the WWE Championship against Drew McIntyre. Now, they basically started this at the Royal Rumble where Drew McIntyre hit a Claymore on Brock Lesnar and eliminated him from the Royal Rumble. One of the biggest pops in Royal Rumble history, probably in WWE history. And I don't exactly remember the exact storyline of how they made it up to it, but I remember Brock Lesnar was walking up the ramp on a Monday Night Raw, and he turns around and Drew McIntyre claymores him right in the face and takes him out. And I remember you hear Brock Lesnar say, grab the belt, which that's good because, Brock Lesnar a lot of times, he isn't as interested in putting people over and stuff like that. Although I say that, but he does put everybody over. But still, for Brock Lesnar to say, Drew, get the belt so you could hold it over me, that just tells you that he really cared about the rivalry. And then we make it to the match itself. I mean, you guys know Drew McIntyre went to Suplex City. Brock Lesnar throwing him around like a rag doll, but same as Drew McIntyre, really bringing it to Drew McIntyre. I believe Drew got F5'd by Brock Lesnar 3 times, but he still managed to get out, hit some claymores on Lesnar, and defeated him for the WWE Championship. And it was weird, but, he had his moment, but it's kind of weird with no fans, so you heard him talking to the camera quite a lot, but, it was still nice that Drew got to win the WWE Championship. He definitely deserved it. He's got the look. He was bigger than Brock Lesnar. He definitely looked like a realistic challenger for a guy like Brock. And funny enough, Brock Lesnar quietly retired after that, but, I just made a video not too long ago about Brock Lesnar announcing his retirement now, but yeah, 2020, 5 years ago already. Pretty crazy. Okay, and the final match we're going to be reviewing is The Undertaker taking on AJ Styles in a Boneyard match, which was basically, in an abandoned lot with a big-ass barn and cemetery and that. Now, it sounds kind of crazy on paper, but, since this pandemic, they were able to do a lot. It was like almost a cinematic match, but still very physical match as well. They did so much cool stuff, so many cool special effects. There's the part where Undertaker punches AJ and misses, punches through the window. They're beating the hell out of each other on tin roofs and beating each other with shovels and shit like that. It's crazy, but it was really cool, because we got to see everything of The Undertaker. We got to see the Dead Man, American Badass, New Dead Man, Old Dead Man, everything we got to see in it. It was really cool, and it ended with Undertaker burying AJ alive. And the lead-up really wasn't that bad either. Basically, AJ Styles kept coming out every week, basically talking shit about The Undertaker's wife, saying that the only reason you still gotta do this is because your wife's a gold digger, and she wants and needs everything that she wants from you, and you can't even do it anymore, but you have to because of her. So the storytelling itself was actually really good, and they even put Gallows and Anderson in the match as well, so it's cool. Guys smaller down on the card like them got to shine in the match, but overall, the Boneyard match sounds kind of dumb on paper, but, you watched it. It was actually really, really good. And The Undertaker announced his retirement after that match, and I think that was such a good way to go. In the WrestleMania 33 review, I was talking about how Undertaker was angry and he didn't want to retire on a bad match. And I feel like this Boneyard match, the audience reacted to it well, the fans, everybody thought it was good. He liked it. And overall, I think they did a really good job on it. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this WrestleMania. Comment down what you thought of this first Pandemic WrestleMania. I actually did buy the WrestleMania pay-per-view chair of this WrestleMania. So, hopefully it'll be a lot of money someday. It's the only WrestleMania where 0 fans attended. So, I think that's a pretty cool piece of merchandise I have. That's one of the coolest things I have. But, yeah, comment down below what you thought of this. And I will see you in the next video where we will be reviewing WrestleMania 37.